Hi everyone, my name is Kay, and I am also doing the 10-week weight challenge with Cindy. I'm the other mom on the channel, and basically wanted to do an introduction video. Probably not as prepared as Cindy. I don't have necessarily the time to check in as often, so please, if you don't see me on every day, just know that I'm still doing my workouts as well as doing my best to eat well, and I will check in probably every other day. So I just want to introduce myself to you. I am a friend of Cindy's through the internet, actually. We haven't met in person, but we come from a previous forum where, we have a lot in common. So anyway, we just decided that we would put this channel up as a way to share our journey over the next 10 weeks. So to share what we're doing, how we're doing, what we're liking about it, and basically share our results with you. I'm also a stay-at-home mom. I'm 30 years old and I have 2 kids. I just had a baby in September. I had a C-section, so my challenges are probably a little bit different than Cindy's, and my goals are going to be a little bit different than Cindy's, but we're hoping that showing you some variety might make the channel a little more interesting, as well as just to kind of broaden, your perspective on the ways that you can approach your different goals. So, a little bit about what I'm doing. Back in January, I started the P90X program. I pretty much had to modify it, and there were days when I couldn't do the workouts due to a couple different things. I had an ingrown toenail that got infected, my knees were shot, as well as I have a new baby and he has been sick. So basically starting today, I've got back into my program, and the workout for today was plyometrics, and that's basically jump training. It's very intense, high cardio, high calorie burning workout, and I did everything. I did all the moves. As opposed to not doing the moves, I did where I was in the beginning, because this is my 5th week. I did all the moves. My focus isn't so much to keep up the amount of reps as Tony and his crew in the video, as my focus is more on getting the right form. Again, I hurt my knees, and I want to keep proper form so that I'm getting the best results for my muscles, and so that I'm not hurting myself. So my goals are basically to tone up and tighten up. Right now I'm sitting at 135 pounds. Going into my pregnancy was 120 pounds. So it may not sound like a big number. It may not sound like I have anything to lose, but for myself, this is my goal. I would like to get down to 120 ultimately, not necessarily over the next 10 weeks. My goal for the next 10 weeks, however, is to probably just, go for at least 7 to 10 pounds and firm up and tone up. So it's all about the firming and the definition for me. I must also mention that I breastfeed my baby still, so I'm not going to be doing a reduced calorie diet. I'm basically just going to be doing a slightly modified version of the meal plan that's provided in the P90X program. So, where I am right now basically calls for about 4 to 7 proteins and about 3 to 5 carbs, 2 to 3 fruits and veggies, and lots and lots of water. So as opposed to following the menu right now, I'm following the guidelines, and I substitute basically the proteins, the carbs, the fruits and veggies with whatever I have on hand. I don't have the budget to go out and start buying up the grocery store, as well as, again, I have to keep my calorie intake up so that I can continue to produce milk for my son. That is my priority as well. So let me show you what I'm working with. Scoot back a little bit. So here is where I am. I'm going to just go to the side. Sorry for the lighting. So as you can see, I've still got quite a bit of my tummy left that I need to work on. I'll just pull this down so you can see. I'd like for it to come in a little bit more. It's just a little bit hard up here, and I'm concerned that I might not be able to get back to where I was before, because again, it was a cesarean, so it's not like the muscle tissue gets to kind of fuse back the way that they normally would. You have them stretched to the max and then cut in a cesarean. So I'm trying to keep a realistic perspective in terms of what to expect. So I'd like to bring that in. As you can see, also back here, I've got a little bit of a back ass going on. A little bit of jelly in that crease. I'd like to lose that crease. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, so you can see that. I've got a lot of jelly here, and I'd like to maybe bring it in tight and lift it up a little bit. So those are my goals, as well as to get some definition in my arms. Here's where I am right now with my arms. So I'd like to get some definition there, in addition to basically just getting some definition in my back. So those are my goals. Right now I'm relying on the vlog to chart my journey because I cannot find the USB cable for my camera for the life of me. So yeah, I hope you guys are able to benefit from us sharing our journey with you. Again, we're coming to you with 2 different goals in mind, and we're just going to be sharing what we're doing and how we achieve those and our experiences. In terms of eating, today I did very well. I stuck on track. I so far have about 3 of my proteins out of the way. I've been light on the carbs, and I probably need to pick that up. So for my carbs, I also have a lasagna leftover dinner that I'm going to be doing. This morning for breakfast, I had about, I would say about 4 or 5 tablespoons of tuna. I had cut up some green onions in that with some balsamic vinegar and yellow peppers, and had about 4 or 5 tablespoons of that. What else? I had oatmeal this morning with cranberries in it. And for lunch, I just had a salad with some almonds, a handful of almonds. So another goal of mine is to increase my water intake. I haven't been good with the water, and I'm going to need you guys to keep me accountable for that. So lest I ramble, that's basically my story and my goals, and I hope that you guys are able to find this channel helpful. Please leave your feedback and any encouragement or any suggestions that you may have. I'm not an expert, but I definitely am open to hearing back from those of you out there who more or less are experts. So I'll probably check in, what's today, Tuesday? I'll probably check in Thursday. If you don't hear from me tomorrow, then you probably definitely hear from me on Thursday. So I'll let you know how my workout's going, and I'm definitely going to go out and get a little tape measure so that I can measure myself in terms of inches and be able to give you guys some numbers next time I speak to you. Okay? Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.